I'm recording, I think. Hey folks, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Right, pal. We've every time. Sorry for the swearing. I think I'm recording. Yeah. Yeah, it's been mad. Spoke to Sanjay earlier, he said he weren't coming out. So I came out and stopped off for fuel, and then I thought I'll go to McDonald's. So I went to the McDonald's on Manchester Road. Oh, I've changed the camera settings. I didn't know there was such a thing as super view, because like I said, I don't know anything about GoPros. I've always had the drift cameras, so I'm hoping the view's better. But yeah, where was I? It's okay, sorry. That was quite beat up. Where was I? Yeah, I went to the McDonald's. No, I went to Cars Pasties first, and it was absolutely rammed. So I thought, right, there's a McDonald's down the road. Got there, walked in, there was a massive queue, and then when I walked back out, lots of other people had turned up and they were queuing outside. So I thought, right, back to Cars it is. And then Sanjay's rang me. He's like, where are you? So I'm at Cars. I went, why? You went, I'm coming out. I went, oh, I'll come to yours then, and we'll ride from there. And we've just stopped off at McDonald's, get something to eat. But yeah, it said 50% chance of rain, and while we've been sat in there, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, there's raindrops on the bike. It didn't rain on our way up here, it was just light rain, but I think it's good. Well, look at the clouds now, I think it's going to be fine for the rest of the afternoon. I have good news. I've bought another motorbike. Oh, why does my leg feel so cold? It's a brand new bike. I'm not going to say what bike it is. It was a week ago today I ordered it. They've said 7 to 14 days for delivery. So by the time you see this later on today, as I said, a week would have gone by. So this might be my last Sunday out with this bike. It's something completely different. If you've been watching my channel, you'll probably know what it is. Like I said, I'm not going to say what bike it is. You can see that in the reveal, which will hopefully be next weekend if the weather stays nice. But yeah, I've been umming and ahhing for ages what to get. There was 2 bikes in the running. And I spoke to my missus about one of them, and she just literally said, well, if you get that, it's literally is the same as this, it's just in a different skin. And I was like, do you know something, you're absolutely right. The reason I've gone for this bike is because first of all, I wanted something different. I've wanted something that I get a kick out of riding more than I do on this and what I've had on the TNT. And plus, I did a box ticking exercise, as in what were my wants and needs where my ride was concerned, and this bike that I've ordered, sorry, where was I? Yeah, the bike that I've ordered, I need to tighten that mirror up again. I'm sick of it coming loose. I want to put some thread lock on it. Yeah, I did a box ticking exercises, i.e. what I did and what I didn't want out of my ride. And this particular bike, it's only got released this year. It's a brand new bike. And it just ticks all the boxes. First of all, for me, my first box that I have to tick is, what does it look like? If I don't like the look of it, I'm not going to buy it. And I think it's absolutely stunning to look at. I wasn't too, without like sounding cocky or anything, I weren't particularly bothered about the price, because I'm buying the bike outright. I'm not doing finance or anything like that. I just don't see the point. But I'm really looking forward to having it. I've never owned one in my life, and like I said, I've had to go with many of these particular type bikes over the years, and I just get a kick out of riding them that I just don't get on this. And that's the thing, folks, it's the TNT. If you've watched my videos from the beginning when I had the Benelli TNT, it taught me what I didn't want where my ride was concerned. And then I got this because the reviews said like you're not as in a tucked position as you would be on a normal regular sports bike, and as I've said in other videos, they've brought the bars up further back and lowered the seat, so compared to its bigger cousin the LXS, it's, for me personally, now if you're a shorter rider, because I'm only 5'8", it's really good. But I think it's an amazing bike, I really do. I have said in the past, sport bikes, I love the look. I just love the look of all bikes, I won't lie to you, but sport bikes I do love the look of, but they're not my cup of tea. I think what I'm trying to say is, where this bike's concerned, I don't know what it is, it's just been this last 6 months or so, I've just felt not at home on this bike. I love it to bits, but that voice in my head's just saying, yeah, I know you love it, but, and that's the problem. So this bike that I've bought, comfort wise, ease of use, looks, price, what I want out of my ride and everything, it just ticks every single box that I want as a rider. And that's my point, folks, is your first bike or your second bike or your third or your fourth, whatever, it might not be, you might get your first bike and be like, it's everything, and you don't want any other bike, and then you might go through several bikes until you find the one. And like I said, this bike that I've ordered, it's completely different, and it's something that's been on the back of my mind for years. It really has. And every time I don't buy one, my head's like, why didn't you buy one? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to know the bike and living with the bike on a daily basis, because like I said, in the past I've ridden many and I've never wanted to give the bike back, because I've had so much fun on it. And to be honest, the most time I think I've spent on one of these particular bikes is about 10 minutes. And that's the thing, you've got to, don't get me wrong, when I'm riding this, I feel brilliant. I'd rather be on this than in my car. But it's just not fulfilling my needs, if that makes sense. I'd say I'm about 60% happy with this bike, and it's nothing to do with the bike, it's about me as a rider, what my wants and needs are. For me personally, I think this is a brilliant bike. It does all the speed limits without struggling, doesn't make a meal of them. As a matter of fact, somebody messaged, I don't know if they messaged me personally or they were talking sort of in general to other comments that people had put on. It was on my 6-month review about this bike, and he literally said, I think he got it for his son, and he said it's just been a nightmare. Apparently I think he said the rear exhaust fell off it. I'm not quite sure how that happened. There's all sorts gone wrong with it, and he's not the first person that's commented on the LXS and said that it's been a dreadful bike. But I must have got a Wednesday bike, they must have been concentrating when they did this one, because nothing's gone wrong with it. It started every time I've wanted it to start, and me and Sanjay, we ride all year round. It sat through how many winters now? Is it two? 2 winters, I think. It sat through and it started every time. Even somebody commented and said even when they go out in the rain on theirs, it keeps cutting out and stuff. I'm like, what's going on? Because my bike never has. It's always been spot on. I did point out some negative bits about it, like the paint being way too thin. And where 125s are concerned, you always want more power. I've said about the screen. I associate the colour blue with the feeling of being cold. I've kind of got over that a little bit now. But like I said, this other bike I've ordered, it's got, wow, that's emptied so much. It's got a lot of bells and whistles on it that a lot of my other bikes, what I'm going on about, my previous 3 bikes, including the one that I had when I was 16, the DT50, it's just got more stuff on it to make me happy. Oh, that bloody wind. But like I said earlier, I don't feel at home on this bike. And I was saying to my missus the other day, the bike that I've just ordered, if that was in the showroom with this next to it and the TNT, knowing what I've learned from this bike and the TNT and what my wants and needs are, I'd have chosen the bike I've just ordered. Straight up. That's one of them Honda X ADVs. They sound so good then. I wonder if that's the 300 or is it 300 or 350. To do a 7 or a 750, that sounds absolutely awesome. Semi-automatic clutch on it as well, so you still change gear but without a clutch. I think that's how it works. But it's another 125. I did, and I've maintained from the beginning, I didn't get back into biking to do my theory and get a big bike. I'm more than content and happy with 125s. They're just so much fun. In my personal opinion. And to be honest, I only usually go out on this once a week. It's not like I commute or anything like that. But yeah, I've this past 6 months or so lost some sleep over what bike to get. I really have. I've been so in my head with it, I've drove myself mad. Honestly, I've gone to bed and I'm like, right, I'm getting this bike, and then I get up the next morning and I watch some videos on it, and then I go back to the bike, because honestly, when I paid for it and then I checked my bank account to see that it'd gone out, I was like, what have I done? Don't get me wrong, my missus knew and everything. She's had a big part in my choice of what I'm getting. She's been really good. She's bought me a brand new helmet with built-in Bluetooth. She's bought me brand new chain lock, ground anchor, disc lock with alarm. Said she's getting me new boots, new jeans, new jacket. She was even like, oh, do you need gloves and stuff? She's been really on board with it this time, which I'm quite happy about. Can we see the tower? Yes, we can, very clearly. So yeah, folks, hopefully this time next week I'll be doing the reveal. And like I said, it's got a lot of bits and bobs on it that are new to me. You get a lot for the money you pay. You're getting a lot. And I hope this camera view's better. Like I said, I lost faith with drift cameras, so I thought I'd go to GoPro, and I'm not very happy with the crappy battery life on the GoPros, to be honest. But again, where this bike's concerned, it gives me an option. So again, I'm really looking forward to getting on it. The only thing that's going to annoy me is I can only use about 50% of the throttle until it's had its first 2 services. I think the running period's up to 600 miles, and then I can fully open it up. Not that I'm a speed demon or anything like that, but where a 125 is concerned, you need every ounce of horsepower you've got when you're going up hills and wanting to do overtakes, if you know what I mean. But everybody keeps saying to me like, oh, you're really excited. I bet you're really excited that your bike's coming. And I'm like, to be honest, no. Not by trying to be a party pooper or anything like that. It's just I'm more excited about what's it going to be like to live with compared to this. I'm always going to be comparing it to this. I've got an idea, but I won't truly know until that time comes. And that, like I said, that's what's exciting me more than anything. These bloody roads. And the thing is, it's like, I hate saying this, but this bike compared to the TNT isn't as fun. I'm not saying it's not fun, it is fun, but nowhere near on the level as where the TNT is concerned. Yeah. And that's the thing for me that's been missing more than anything where this bike's concerned, is it's a one-track pony, or a one-trick pony, however you say it. It's an out-and-out road bike, whereas the TNT, I used to go green laning on that. Even tried a little bit of wheelie practice. Not for me, wheelies. I was a champion at it when I had a BMX. I was brilliant on a BMX, but to me that's what's missing where my ride's concerned as well. And it's doing my head in a little bit. Bloody hell, that was close. Oh, this is going to be a struggle. I always say this about these wider cars. Bloody mad, innit? But yeah, folks, it's just one of them. Just can't wait to get it and get it running and all that good stuff. Sanjay's come through as well. Well, like I said, I'm really happy that my missus is on board with it as well. But I kid you not, when you do see the bike on the reveal, you'll exactly get where I'm coming from about having fun on it. Because it's a different type of bike. I think it's something that Honda started. Or Sanja. Oh, it's there. And they're like, if you like a new breed of bike, and I just thought I fancy it, I want a slice of that cake. I really do, a slice of the apple. If whatever the saying is, slice of the action, that's it. It's a nice stuff. We had Doberman that then. I think it was. Ah, bloody bug! Right in the eye. I'm not even going that fast. Nice of them. Didn't think there'd be many here at this time. It's gone 3 o'clock according to my clock, which I know will be wrong. I think it's fast, mine. Or is it slow? I don't know, I can't remember. I'm only parking here because the sun's here. So yeah, folks, back to the barn. I've only come out because I knew the weather were going to end up being like this. Like I said, it might be my last ride on this thing. And I'm going to have to tighten that mirror up again. I don't know. Oh, that guy was at the barn. I mean, at McDonald's. So yeah. Anyways, folks, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as per usual, and as always, take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, mate.